What happened last session?
So Thurai was like possessed. And it wasn't actually a tiefling. It's an Alhemiran. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Close.
Alhemir.
Alhimurin.
Whatever. It's got close enough. And then we ascend the monolith. We stop by Amity and Astrofel's house and find Ronan there. We see an illusion of Tia's dead body. We find out Ronan's also an illusion. We go to the trees of Zalost and feel dread. And then we fight a dragon named Taran.
Yes. You did fight a dragon named Taran.
And Laurelin is like this close to desecrating the monolith,
but she
stop her.
she McGee'd it out of there. Yes. Well, thank you for explaining such things. Let me get something real quickly. Oh boy.
Oh, it's knockoff Groovy.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's still better than Rhythm.
Yeah, I agree with this. I agree.
I don't know the difference.
Now-
Rhythm sucks and is stupid.
You are still in the middle of the trees of Zalos.
We
And
still feel
DJ
dread.
for this.
and Laurelin has just recently left you after such a brutal fight with the dragon defeating Harga, and now the sun is dipping below the horizon. What would you like to do?
It just
Take a
occurred to
long
me.
rest.
This party doesn't know the significance of Harga.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
absolutely.
He's just some half bacon dude that just comes out of nowhere.
I do want to go over to him,
Okay.
and I feel so. I don't have my notes. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna go over to him and just inspect the body.
All right, roll me an
Like-
investigation check.
Righto. The guidance.
Guidance. All right.
I should bring my calculator in here. Oh gosh.
Adler's gonna go with him and make sure that everything's okay.
Okay.
Yes, Adler, you carried
Oh, right.
Thurai's body all of last
Yeah,
session.
You
16.
joked that you were having
Okay.
dreams where you were kind of like half hugging Thurai because you thought, oh hey, maybe he's my lover when you were asleep.
Sorry, what was that? Repeat the roll.
16.
16. All right. Well, what you do find is frick.
My name is Thrick.
Frick. My name is Frick. Well, what you do find is nothing on him. No coins.
Start
No
cutting
pieces
him.
of paper. He is a. Of course, he has clothes on. They're tattered and bloodied, but nothing more.
I gotta get the voice down. Hold up. Three.
Jeez.
Wait. Do you really think you should be messing with that body? It's very similar to what I've heard of Vega. Do you really think that's wise? Actually, well, kind of. He kind of like looks up and down his body.
Yeah.
Kind of hard for you to get Vega blue, I suppose.
That is true about the Vega Blue. I just wanted to do it once over. I've not seen something like this before. A half human, half Vega. It's unprecedented.
Do you frequently rhyme?
No. No, not at all. That was very... Can we move on from this?
How about no?
Fine. The answer is I haven't rhymed ever. Yeah, that's
I
right.
find that hard to believe.
I guess it depends
Imagine
on
if
your
you just
perception of things.
pulled out a rhyme there accidentally.
Thurai in the cart rolls over. Still unconscious, but he...
This is not the time for rhymes.
True. We need to set this body on fire.
Yes, I suppose we do. And Vanessa does two fingers in the sky. And just keeps going.
Wait, I thought that over for longer than 2 seconds. It's fine. We can set him on fire. I feel weird about setting him on fire.
You should set him on fire in case he has like this death thing where he's like, oh, I'm dead. Hey, everything around me is gonna freaking die. I'm gonna get toxic spores out of my disgusting half Vega body and kill him.
Okay.
So you guys all burn.
Okay.
Say that last part again. Your mic cut out.
Might as well burn him.
That's yeah. Fine. Fine. Yeah, we should probably burn this.
Make an Arcana. You.
I'm gonna back away. Hold a hunch.
That's 17th.
Alright. You successfully burn the body. It is now nothing but ash.
Is it-
I think we should rest.
Hmm.
I don't know about you. Exhausted.
I need help.
Same.
And I mean, I didn't use any spell slots last session because I was paralyzed for most of it.
Heck yeah. I didn't even get hit.
I didn't even get hit either.
I burned no
I'm down to
resources that
8.
entire fight besides a couple of like crossbow. Oh, can I go retrieve crossbow bolts?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll another investigation,
But that's
I
like-
guess.
You can either do that or there's some rule that's like you can recover half of the expended bolts.
Alright, just do
A
that for
couple are-
simplicity.
A couple are still in Lori, so I can recover a grand total of 1.
Alright, yeah. Just do that then. Okay. Thurai is restless in the cart, but he's still unconscious. What else would you like to do?
Can I just like make some kind of check to see like how unconscious he is?
Okay, go ahead. Roll an insight.
Nice.
Guidance.
What does that do?
You can add a D4 to your roll,
Perfect.
and I'll use the help action.
Okay.
So what does that
There's
do?
no reason not to.
Advantage and then D4.
Nice. $20.
Okay. He looks like
The highest roll.
he looks honestly like he's in the middle of a nightmare. He could probably wake up at any second.
I share that information
Okay.
with the group. We should act quickly.
I'm gonna get up onto the thing, and I'm gonna put my hand over his face.
Okay.
And Jamie, I think you know the ability I'm going to use here.
Okay.
Mine?
Right.
It's not my damn.
Yeah. Batise's dead.
Say.
Yeah. Fried lizard.
Fried
Uh,
depression lizard.
Fried depression lizard. Adds to the taste.
Fried depression. That has to be like
Fried
a carnival food.
depression.
He's
But
got
yeah.
low calories. That's why.
You see, Komanaki put his hand on over Thorai's face, and well, I mean, Jamie, I guess can I narrate this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can only make an assumption. But you all see him. You don't see Thurk do anything, but Thorai stops tossing and turning in his sleep, as if the nightmares were just dealt away with.
We should probably camp near this big, ominous. Probably be safer. Clearing and that woman. What happened to where his? I don't know. She is. Where is? Eris.
Eris is just faded into the background. She's exhausted after the fight.
I want to argue with her though. Okay.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Adler, if we're setting up, Adler's gonna make some tea.
Hey.
Okay.
And
Can I
I'll
go to sleep and start my long rest?
Sure.
I'm gonna cook
Will I be
food.
able to complete it? Like, can I get the benefits now?
Wait on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna cobble together some veggies and fruits and forest nuts and stuff like that. Stuff that's like mostly like but wow.
Foraging?
It's not foraging because I brought this stuff with but it's mostly like dried vegetable matter. Would be a good way of describing it. And he sets up his tent in the usual, closes the door, closes the flap, and then seals it from the inside. And the Komanaki disappears for a time. But there's enough food for everyone. Also, notably, over the days we were just going, you did not see Thurk Komanaki eat even once. He did sleep, but he didn't eat.
Mm.
You have this time to roleplay if you like, as now the sun has dipped below the horizon and there is no more light in the sky but the moon's illuminating portions of the forest. You're in a grace.
Well, since
okay. What?
Since I'm asleep, I will pass on the roleplay. But
Okay.
I have
I guess-
things.
I think Adler's the only one that's awake because he's making tea.
Yeah. Eventually, Thurk Komanaki will actually like step back out of the tent, plate perfectly clear, and comes out and sets the utensils down for just on the to the side. So Adler.
Yes.
I'm going to get that confused. I'm sorry. What do you do combatively? I know you had to take care of Thorai, but what experience do you have?
My mother was a general for the elves, so I have been raised as a part of the soldiers.
Oh, wait. Do you mean amongst the Raven Legion or the People's Legion? It was called.
Yes.
Interesting. Wait. An elf. You're a half elf, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's got to be an interesting story.
It is.
You're being a
And-
half elf,
Yes.
and you're
So
training him. Wow.
it's very strange now that I'm not with the Ravens.
Yeah. We do. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But of course, he kind of gestures kind of back towards the monolith. Oh yeah, a monolith. It's I guess imperative. No. Did you enjoy it when it was before the time of the Ravens?
Yes, it's very difficult to remember, but I believe I was still in that age of becoming a man, and I was learning how to grow. I was in the army, so I had to find my way, but I also had my dominance of being an army, so how to have that sensitive and my very masculine side was very difficult to actually gain the acknowledgement of Astrid, because she is a very soft person. So having my strong side and then having my soft side, telling her that I will protect her, but also that I love her, it was a very difficult moment.
I'm very masculine.
Very masculine side.
Hmm.
It's just very different now that we're separated.
You kind of touched on it at one point. Is your and Astrid's relationship specifically between you two, but for some reason you must compete against others?
So far, I have asked her father for her hand, but I'm unable to get her hand unless I prove myself worthy above the other suitors. So there are many, and I just have to prove myself better than the others.
Maybe I'm rushing towards assumptions, but does that involve them?
They can either assert themselves in a better position by killing off other suitors, that is a way. But how I see honor is to prove myself to others and to her.
I can respect that.
Honor is different per a person. It's different to everyone. That's what I'm trying to say.
Actually, that something I think that is like a very key thing we've not even touched on. A princess of where?
Yeah. Out of character.
Totally have it be one of Tia's children.
Thea's children?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Verity. Not
Oh,
freaking
it's
Verity.
Ares?
Not Verity.
So, like, okay. Maybe it's
Shoot,
Ares.
what were Tia's children's names? Amity was one of them.
Oh, didn't they get?
They were-
Did the naming convention still follow like dead members of the Painful Eight?
Yeah, it was Anon Soul, Amity, freaking Catherine.
Sparkle and Felicia.
Verity.
That's-
Verity was one of them.
Verity was the oldest, though, and she wasn't actually Tia's kid.
Oh. Cool. Verity. We'll just say it's Verity. No, Verity was a tiefling! Ah! What? Who? Frick. Just say Amity. It's Amity. It's Amity.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Of Amity.
There's a reason why I killed off a lot of that bloodline.
Wait, excuse me, what?
I'm just kidding.
Wait, I was about to say you killed some of the children?
No.
Okay, one of Valen and Tia's children. That is a very tall order you're undertaking, considering its indirect relation to the Well, the current throne of the Althrar.
Yes, it is. That's why I am fighting so hard for honor.
Wild guess, you're an honor paladin?
No, I'm a devotion.
Oh! Nice.
They're similar.
Yeah.
Ish.
I think the greatest idea I've ever seen for a paladin is like your wedding vows being your oath,
Mm-hmm.
and that'd work perfectly for like.
He's trying to get there.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to get
You got like your normal oath, and then like just below it, right after once they're married, the wedding vows.
there. Exactly.
Devotion.
Idea.
That makes a great deal of sense, actually. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by Jamie.
Like,
Dude, I'm getting messaged, man.
But you're just like,
Well, all of a sudden, nothing happens.
oh, okay. Roll the d20, not one. Frick! I can't kill my
I
players.
rolled a. Just kidding. That was.
Kill the players.
Tharai in the cart gently raises himself and looks around.
I'm gonna stand right up, knife drawn.
and then Essa walks over.
Um.
Do I wake up?
This must be a very-
excuse me, I
Bad way to wake up.
don't know where I am.
You are in
well,
the trees. By all means.
let's just say you're a bit belligerent.
I don't know who you are.
Thick. You are
What?
more informed than I am.
Thrice Severin. You were possessed, pretty much. Long and short of it. Do you know, the Queen of Glass? Am I confusing that with Destiny?
No, that's
The Queen of Glass, right? What? Okay.
Yep.
You know the, individual known as, the Queen of Glass?
No.
Who's the
That-
Queen of Glass?
Right. Part of the report. Within the dungeon where the previous party perished. Right.
Previous
Well-
party?
Finish.
I'm sorry. I'm realizing a lot of things right now. Thrai, you're under the direct influence of what we believe to be mind control spell, or something of the sort. You seem to be. Oh, what is the word? You had the rainbow eyes, and not like the usual accents of color. It was a true possession, like happened in. Was it Callisto? Callisto, like in Callisto.
No mind control spell I know can do that. Now, I would like to get back to my partner. She must be worried.
I have some unfortunate news for you. She is not perished.
Oh, thank
I
God.
suppose is good. But there's some things you may want to consider before returning. Your possession has put you in direct contact with the Queen of Glass. Laurel and, I believe,
Laurel.
Ronan and an individual known as Galgalder.
Who are you? How?
My name is Thirkomanaki. This is we're no longer a contingent of the Ravens, but we are operating for the good of Calanthum.
Clanless.
He actually, and then he gestures back to him at the monolith.
Maybe we should.
Yeah. I don't think he can do any damage with this information. If I had to make a wild guess.
Just, he can't.
That's fair.
Whatever it is, can. If it has access to his mind, that is.
Well, Thurai, to cut it short, you are working with a group of individuals who are these monoliths. They bring back Futha. If desecrated, you are working with the ones attempting to desecrate them. We are working to ascend them.
Your name. Your name.
Mine?
Means clanless.
Yes. Odd language for you to know, I suppose.
In a better life of mine, was a linguist.
Say that again?
In a better life of mine, I was a linguist.
Oh. What led you down this path?
Love.
Really?
Josephine.
Good name.
That I think is a rather painful segue into the next piece of information. Josephine's child perished.
Insignia.
Yes. He kind of turns his head. Y'all can't see my expressions or his
I'm gonna roll an
expressions.
insight check on you if you do that.
Really?
Yeah.
If I turn my head?
Any sight, any sense of like.
Shenaniganery?
Yeah.
Alright.
Gandry.
Do I roll deception here?
That is up to you, my dude.
I'm gonna roll in deception at a -1. Oh, wait! No, I'm not high enough level. Frick! No!
You're knowledge domain cleric, aren't you?
That's a dirty.
Yeah, but I'm not.
There's
I'm
a
not.
dirty 20. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I can't even beat that on a perfect 20
Frick.
because I have a -1. So,
Not
if I were
right.
2 levels knowledge cleric, I could absolutely smash his roll, like it's
You
nothing.
could.
But not right now. Yeah. Actually, I'll roll just to see how obvious it is. That's a 5.
Oh.
He obviously is distraught. And it is definitely overtelling Thurai about Insignia's death.
You see him clearly understand. And you see.
Yeah,
almost
I'll look
like
back up at him.
No tears, but he's clearly also sad as well.
Who's Insignia? Who was? Actually, maybe now isn't the right time. What are we going to do with you? What are you going? You're just going to go back home, correct?
Me?
You.
Yeah. Go see Josephine. She's probably in a wreck.
I say we let him go home and comfort his wife.
Well, do you know a little kobold named Patisse?
Who? Any of us?
Any of you?
Can't say that I have.
It's a kobold. What? Why would you care that?
He was a member of
Have
the.
I woken up yet?
Who do you...
What? Who are you referring to? Katie or me?
Katie,
I've been asleep this whole time.
oh, I thought this was you, Katie, asking. What? What are you asking?
Arya's been asleep.
Yes.
Has she woken up yet?
I thought you said, has Thrai woken up yet? And I was like, what do you think's been going on this entire time?
I said, have I woken up yet?
After a little bit, yeah. Probably around this time in the conversation.
When? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna add a note. That kobold. He was the informant, one of the. I think he was the only one who survived long enough. We received information about the going-ons beneath the clockwork from him. And that is where I have my report.
Do you know where he is currently?
No, actually. Didn't much occur to me that.
Well,
He's alive? Is
The kobold?
Patisse alive? That's what I'm asking. You make it seem like he's alive, so is he... Are we trying to find his corpse, or are we trying to find him alive?
Oh, that's a fair one.
Involved. So he's probably could. How tenacious was this kobold?
he
This kobold?
was probably the most cautious of his type.
Could be alive.
But he's probably very, very hard to kill. So, I'd say yes, he is.
But
alive.
even more paranoid now than what he was.
That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, all of his friends seem to have died, so
I suppose... Never mind. If you don't mind, I'll be off then. If you don't
I'm
want...
gonna actually stand up. I'm afraid I think I do mind. That face! He's still got the dagger.
Okay.
I gotta get used out of the prop, you know?
I have one right there if you see it.
Heck yeah.
can't see
I'm gonna
it.
put this
Yeah,
up
okay.
though.
What, you don't
Yeah,
want to play with a knife?
Yeah. For now.
Gosh.
Dude,
Why don't you wanna
my
play
knife
with
is
knife?
bigger than both of yours, okay?
Oh
Why don't you
gosh.
guys want to play with a knife?
I have a sword.
What is... That's a pin.
Ah, the sword!
Yes,
I give the sword.
Evie's sword.
Why don't you guys want to play
You don't want to play with knives?
the knife?
Y'all don't wanna play with knives? This is fake.
I just love how we all just pull him out.
yeah.
I mean, this is the South of America. So.
Square enough.
Wait, Tori, do you have a knife too? You're the
Jesus!
only one with a knife.
We're all squaring up, except Katie. Oh, come on, Katie.
I've stabbed myself a little bit with this thing. It hurts, man.
I was doing that accidentally.
Grab yourselves.
It's so beautiful, Katie. How does it write?
Craftsmanship.
And not that great. The ink is kind of
Okay.
faltery.
I mean, they
Ah,
probably
joke's
heard
on
you
you.
guys
This
grab
thing
that
can
then.
survive through the vacuum of frickin' space.
What do you mean, you mind?
Due to the possession or whatever influence you were under, I find that it would be
Should we hold him for 24 hours?
unwise. Maybe that's probably a good course of action. 24 hours of you being awake, to clarify,
Yes.
Thurai.
Drink this tea.
Okay, could you...
Yes! Yes!
Okay, Iroh. Here, drink this
Okay.
tea.
He sits down and he takes the cup and just...
I don't know how their possession operates, but I see no need to punish you for actions you may not be directly in control of.
But we should make sure that you're still not, or that you have control
Yes.
before you go.
Were we waiting in for something in particular?
I look
Well,
over at
I was-
Eris.
Sleeping, so.
I'll roleplay Eris. If you...
Oh, okay. Well, we have to come to a decision. At this current juncture, the monolith behind us is to be visited by Laurelin.
The
I would-
Ulthar.
Yes, the Althrar. Though she doesn't. How do I put this? She doesn't seem to want to do it. Just as you don't seem like in this state you wish to do it. But Laurelin, it seems like it's a pressure.
This is a lot to take in. This...
Manessa kind of like pats Sarai on the back. A little bit of warmth goes into that freaking cold skin.
What is it? You can warm or cool square foot, right?
Yeah, just like
He kind of then realizes that his wings are out. And he's like,
Oh, right.
oh yes, we did notice that, but that's
You want to share a story?
these are just a...
we know you're a murderer.
People
Don't.
don't.
There's no sense in us.
I am no longer in Alhemura. Actually.
I want my notes!
What did he say again?
I am no longer in Alhemura.
I really want my notes.
What do you mean?
And Alhemura is more of a title.
And what would you call yourself
What
now?
happened?
Fallen Alhemura.
It's not very phonetic.
But
No.
fallen, you see, is an adjective. So if you're fallen Alhemuran, you're still an
Sir
Alhemuran.
Komanaki just leans back against the stump and puts his head back
So
as
then,
Arya starts giving that spiel.
No longer.
He just
so,
I no
so then
longer
what?
associate myself.
What did you do?
I again fell in love.
tell Josephine
Don't we
that.
all?
No, no,
Why?
we don't.
Does she already knows
She already knows.
that I love her.
No. If you are a fallen Alhemuran because of your love for her, that should be something you make clear. The extent at which you are willing to go to for her.
Agreed.
I don't
Thank you.
Pardon, but this is a lot of meddling in my own social life.
Yes, it is.
Was there a problem with that?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
We should let the man be. His
Oh, was that okay?
daughter or stepdaughter, whoever. He needs to have some. Let's let him be. Please don't go running off.
No, I don't intend to.
Thank you.
Oh, Thurkomonaki's gonna make a gesture at the food. You know, as if to say, you know, hey, if you want some, you can have some.
You want some grub?
You want some
You want
grub?
to,
Alright, he grabs, I don't know, some lettuce or something, I don't know.
It's poisoned.
It's
I'm kidding. Roll me a con save. If you fail, he dies. If he succeeds,
He takes
he's
the
just
poison
knocked out.
condition. Alright.
No, I'm kidding. For now.
do you like a
For
crossword puzzle?
a crossword.
Hey, we just met on your relationship. Here's some
Right.
food and a crossword puzzle. Sorry
Here's some
about
tea.
that.
And some,
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
and some music.
Frick
I'm just
you,
gonna get
Alex.
out my violin and start playing.
Alright.
Lee.
He's the best kept hostage ever.
Frick, you get this frantic voice in your head. Hey, Thrick! It's Astro Verdan. Hey, Thrick.
Oh,
Bad news!
I'm gonna.
We need you guys back in Clivis, please. The Harrier days march away. We need every raven in hand. Now.
I'm gonna pull a rock out. Y'all see Thurkomonaki's like head just kind of tilt back and start looking around. And then he like nods.
Something
Pulls
wrong?
down. Yeah. 1 second. And he lifts up a sending stone. You actually hear like a. What are y'all's passive perceptions actually?
I got you.
Oh. Oh.
I write
We
the-
roll?
14.
14.
Do we-
No. Passive
Yeah.
perception is 10 plus perception proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
Airs is 10.
Okay. 14. Okay. Wow. Yeah. What? Brian, what did you say yours
13.
was?
13.
13, 14.
13.
Okay. So nothing. I think my threshold for that is gonna be a little bit higher. But you see him pull out a stone. He gives this like, 1 second. You're kind of putting me in a difficult situation here. Is it that time constrained, or would we have enough time? Fate of the world or one city, you pick.
You only get Fate of the World or.
Then he taps it again. One city, and then finishes.
Your phone book. Your phone bill.
Yeah.
You gotta turn up rhythm. Filthy bot.
That's what Ari is playing. I literally just found it on YouTube like 2 seconds
Oh.
ago.
Nice.
Haven't listened to much of it,
Um,
so you know.
Then you say,
Oh,
puts the stone back in his pocket.
It is my job to defend this city. I will have you here, or very bad things will come to you. That is an order.
Y'all see Thurkomonaki kind of start chuckling.
You can clearly know that she's having a very hard time trying to keep this authoritarian figure up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's why he's chuckling. The very bad things.
Yeah.
He starts chuckling.
what?
Oh.
Okay. What are you doing?
Okay. Throughout through the madness, I'm sure y'all heard me. Clivis is about 3 days out from being attacked by the Hari. How far out are we from Clivis?
About 3 days.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
So they get there and we get there, and then bad things happen. Unless we don't sleep.
Yeah. T, anyone?
I think I'm too wired out of my skin for that.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, the violin playing's perfect for this.
It is.
Okay. Well, I think. What are we going to help against the legions of the Hari?
I have no idea.
We have the choice between saving the world from Futha, who's going to kill everyone, Hari included. Or
Y'all, one second.
there's the small possibility that we could save both.
So you said saving the world
At all.
or save both?
There's a possibility that if we go to Clivis, that they will get the other monoliths. Right, I'm sorry that you're making. You're not. This is not your. This is making things extremely awkward. I'm sorry.
He's in the middle of taking a sip of tea.
This isn't your doing. I hope you have a nice day. We should at least send Thabai back because he can help. We've seen him in combat. He's a beast. But and you can take that as a compliment, young man. But
How old is Thurai?
Ask him.
They're Komanaki, he's like this, right? Like, kind of stressed, trying to think things over, and then looks up. Thurai, how old are you?
Thousands of years old. I've lost count.
Kind of strange for... Yeah.
okay, sorry.
Wow, when did you fall for... That's prying into your personal life.
Do we, educated guess, think we could save both?
The world in Clivis?
Yes. Because if we can, there's a chance that we can. We must do so. We'll be heroes. We can be heroes!
It's better we can be heroes!
Just for one day.
That was
Yeah, we
freaking crazy.
put that in the background so like, for this. Be hero! Just one day.
What? Okay, well,
Jamie, you're actually gonna get up.
Thurai, this make a wisdom save.
Okay. $17?
Okay, nothing happens.
Wouldn't there be, like, some telltale of you casting a spell?
It was not a spell.
Okay.
It was enthralling performance. If he'd failed, he would have been charmed. And I would have had advantage on any social interactions.
Interesting. Okay.
for an hour.
Mm.
Very beautiful. Aria. It's gonna be Eris. Very beautiful Eris. Yeah, Aria!
Thank you.
Okay.
Speaking of Eris.
Speaking of airs, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm only in the car at the second. I have a 15-20 minute drive home.
Alright.
Well, you want the current state of the world?
What happened?
We're fricked. The party is 3 days away from this.
How are you? 3 ways away?
Yeah,
Right.
away from deleting a city off the map.
I'm sure the painful. What's her name? I'm sure the. Frick, we don't have a name. Oh, the Sword Boys will be able to take care of it.
Sword boys, yeah. I know.
What else happened?
Or I woke up. We talked.
Gave him some tea.
How was he doing?
Well,
Very
well-kept hostage you've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's doing good?
Yeah.
Food, music.
He's worried about his
tea.
wife.
Is he
Not
worried
wife.
about his child that's dead?
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
We broke-
is he aware that he's
Well, he's
Yes.
sad about her. He's not worried about her because
Oh,
there's no reason to be worried about her.
Well, I don't know if she knew she was dead.
He did when I told him just now.
Okay. Wait a minute, Thurai. How do you, Thrick, how do you know that?
Is you asking in character?
I don't know if I'm asking a character. I don't know what's happening right now.
I've told y'all repeatedly. I got a report from the last party.
But at the same time, you didn't talk to the Caesar.
Who do you think made the report?
I don't know.
That's
Who
right.
you
It was
think-
Davo. Frick. It still happens. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? Deva's dead!
We could have written things behind that.
I
Whatever.
don't think Devo is that big of a big brain planner to think, okay, the party's gonna die. I'm gonna have this contingency. If I die, this letter will be passed out to this
He
dude.
got disintegrated too, even if that was true.
Yeah, there ain't no
I
way
mean-
Davo did that.
Okay, but Gil hid
Even less
non-magical
likely
messages
that-
in a magical book, so
Even less likely than that is that Sylvie actually wrote anything down.
Dude, Sylvie's retired, okay? She went home. She's taking a nap.
Okay. So,
yeah, it sure is a shame that Sylvie died in the
But hey,
fire.
her dad didn't die.
Yeah.
Yet.
Oh, you're right.
so after
Probably
getting that
getting burned
message,
alive.
what happens next?
And send another message till the next dawn.
Can I go back to sleep?
Yeah, Adler needs to go to sleep.
Wait. No.
I want to get this long rest.
We,
'Cause otherwise I will die.
we can't. Don't go to bed yet. This is the turning moment in our time. In your time.
Yes,
It's not my
it
time.
is.
Like the Vega. We have to act. Indecisiveness will get us though. We can sleep on the way. Whatever's next. We must do something.
I think we should go.
I think we should talk to each other. I think I should at least have some way of calculating.
What's-
Some way of what?
Some way of
Calculating
risk.
risk.
And
Well-
the conflict is in character.
Here's the thing. If we stay here, then they either way they know where we are. We stay here, they get to all of the other monoliths. We leave, they get this one. There are still 3 left.
And also, we
Or we
stay
split
here.
the party.
it's less likely that Norland will return, seeing as, her city is about to be under siege. So, and I don't know if she's a good ruler. I've seen good rulers, I've seen that.
And if
I'll
we
see
fight
Dirk Komanaki
her,
stand up and walk off into the woods for. I'll be back.
if we fight her at a different monolith and win, we get 2 monoliths. We're done.
Do you think Thrick is peeing?
I mean, he's gotta go. He's gotta have water.
Looks like in character. I'm actually curious right now.
What is Thrick doing?
I am actually sending a DM to you.
Alright.
He's using the restroom.
If y'all wanna roll perception to see what Thrick is doing, he doesn't walk too far off, but he does try and walk at least a little out of line of sight.
I don't have my character. I had to pull it up, and it's gonna take too long. So you're clear for me. Zinnia has a headache.
10.
Not a Zinnia.
It's
Eris has a
perception, right?
Yeah.
You said perception?
Yeah. Perception. I'll roll a flat stealth instead of doing all the wild modifiers I could do.
18.
Okay, so without all of my wild modifiers, I still have a +9 to stealth.
Oh man.
And I rolled a 13. So unless someone gets a 22,
Or 21.
21,
No, 22. Never mind. Math.
22.
Come back when you're done with whatever. And
So 3 days to Clivis. Where's the next monolith?
Who knows how far?
This one.
Actually, Thrick said he knew how far Monolith was.
That is true.
So
How
Thrick
do we
knows.
know that? How do we know that there are only 5? I know that's what we've been told. I know that's what Ronan. Yes, said.
Rick
It's the
marches back into camp. Very clearly irate. Sits down.
So then,
There's another monolith at the mouth of Nepenthes.
That's
far?
the direction we need to be going.
If we can't wait for Laurelin, we've got to go there. Or we wait for Laurelin. We could.
We can go to Clivis and
Wait. You guys don't know about the...
The what?
I'll finish that sentence.
Is this the eye docking?
Yeah.
Thurai, is there something
About-
you'd like to say? Sir?
Take
No.
away his tea.
No. I was still drinking that! No, I don't... That was an accident. I didn't mean to say anything. Continue on, I apologize.
No,
What don't
what
we
is it
know?
we don't know of?
Should we all just take out our weapons?
Should we we all start drawing knives?
Insight check.
There's a monolith in Clivis.
Well, that makes things different.
okay, we're going to Clivis.
Period.
There's also one in the Underdark.
That's incredibly specific. Not to,
Directly below Clivis, I should rather say.
that is also incredibly convenient.
Not really. That one is the one that we had trouble getting.
How
We
did you have trouble
wait,
getting
no.
out?
Who is we and having trouble
Yeah,
getting?
I was about to say we.
Oh, wait a minute. You know about the monoliths?
I do
For what purpose?
nothing. I just know about monoliths.
Insight check.
Alright.
The insight, yeah, insight the heck out of that.
I
Come on.
also have an insight check that I was making earlier and never actually rolled.
You guys
So
got
that previous one was a 10.
I
This
do need to
one
make
is
a
a
character
14.
who just goes to the party and said, "This character will not betray the party."
No, literally,
I need
you
to do
need
that.
to do that.
I need to do that. I need to do that.
And I think
And
people
then
are
make
going
them
to
betray the
that
party.
character.
No, I'm just kidding. That'd be terrible.
Jamie, you would love Lydia. It's one of my characters that had the flaw of being too trustworthy of everyone.
Aww. Okay.
21
only,
insight.
only Frick gets this.
Oh my.
Oh my god. Shit. Only Frick gets this. He actually just knows the locations. He knows. What you can infer from that is that he probably knows snippets of what he's been through.
And we give him a map.
Okay.
General, there's a
Can
client
you-
in danger. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Can you write down? I know where Clovis is.
Yes.
Are there any more, or how many have we gotten? This is out of
This is all-
character. How many
that's the
have we
full
gotten?
count. Mocked.
This is
Mocked
Well,
here,
we've gotten one.
Nephthys.
But we don't, we've fetched
Gillis.
two.
Mocked here, Nephthys, Clivis, beneath Clivis. That's all five.
Clivis is a massive dungeon.
Okay, well then we don't need him to mark
Clivis
anymore.
is a the clockwork have an entrance to the Underdark.
the
Ooh.
clockwork.
That explains a lot.
What else do you remember from the
Hold on.
last?
Where did the
However long.
clockwork get involved in this?
That's a good question. All I know is that they're
There's
Queen of
so-
the Glass.
Is she the leader of the clockwork?
Yes.
Ooh.
Or reportedly. But that's probably a yes. Insight check. I want to insight check Calanthum. Is the Queen of Glass actually... No, I'm fricking with you. I have...
I'm inside checking the world, Jamie. That is what I am doing. Okay.
Joke's on you, I rolled a... Joke's on you, I roll a
No.
50. Tell me Tiamat's secrets.
It's like
Can we insight check the DM?
I mean, you
Yeah,
do that
weird.
every day.
Plus 20, right, Jamie?
What?
Never mind.
I legitimately didn't hear what you said. Alright. Alright. Sorry. He kind of just says, you gather the fact that he is telling the truth. He knows exactly what he's talking about. Not exactly what sorry. He knows exactly where they are. And that's probably it. To be honest.
As I asked earlier, what else do you remember from the last little bit of time?
Not much. I remember slaying a giant, and that's about it.
Insight
was a-
check?
That was the Guardian
What
you
insight?
glassed, wasn't it?
Yes.
I rolled a 2.
4.
9. Insight.
Okay.
I said I wanted to insight check him, so that failed.
Sorry, I didn't know you didn't know this.
Thank you for telling us.
We should go ahead and get on the cars.
Were
We need
we?
to go to
Sorry.
this. Now.
Jamie? Where was the death cult located?
Beneath Mocked.
Mocked. Okay.
What's the death cult?
It was the cult who worshipped death. The death cult. It was a cult for death. You remember when we got the big sword of Funa? Right?
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
sword of Funa.
Yeah, those guys.
That's it.
Those guys. Okay.
That's it.
Death sim. Death sim.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh.
Better than Light Sims. Or Tiamat
Mm.
Sims.
Wait, no.
Damon's the Tiamat.
No, life Sims are cooler. Life
Are
got
they?
cheated on. I feel bad for her.
Dude, she's mean. I don't like her.
How is she me? Oh, well.
Well, we could get into that
Yeah.
on another.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so what is the party's decision?
We're going
Paris wants to stay.
for this.
You gotta voice it.
I want to stay.
Why is that?
Lauren has to come back here. I'm gonna wait for her till I can talk to her.
I don't think that would be within your best interest. She's going to be protecting the city. And she did stab you.
She
Repeatedly.
missed. So maybe she was holding back. I like to think she was holding back.
She stabbed you. That's an abusive relationship.
She attempted to,
Yes, it is.
but did not stab.
The
Look,
attempt.
she wouldn't kill me.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter whether the attempt succeeded. It's still unhealthy.
Eric, don't make this mistake.
You guys, I'm cutting out. You guys cutting out way. Katie cut out way too much for me there. I don't know if that was me.
I think that's mostly you.
That is definitely me. I think I'm lagging.
BJ! Should we take that break?
Let's take the break now.
Sounds good.
I will be back.
Please.
I will be
Bye.
back as well.
Alright.
I can't because I need to pack up my computer.
Do you just want to wait?
We should just wait.
Alright,
Let's
we're
just
going
wait,
back.
Hank.
We're going back. Hand over the money.
I was the only one with that
Tori, your
one.
meme now applies to the audience.
Yeah, no. Oh.
I was the only one with
Best
that
watch.
one.
Best
And
enjoy it.
then I got like food with a package of like silverware, so I have a knife now.
Okay. So, Eris, Thurai, what is your plan? Eris started to advocate for herself, but then you had to go, DJ.
That's not yes. Eris, how to use the restroom.
Roll back the tape.
Eris. It isn't worth it.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you cut out for a second.
Eris, it isn't worth it. You're an asset. You'd be saving so many lives by going to Clifford.
Are we heading to Clevis? What about the other
Yeah.
monoliths?
There's two
Uh,
in Clivis.
Doing Clifford.
Well, one in Clivis, one below.
Yes.
And both you said were hard to get though. I could catch up to you guys. Kinda need sleep.
So did the rest of us. I was in the middle of a long rest and I got woken up.
Oh.
Um,
Need
but
to move now.
what happens if you can't convince Lorlin?
I'll probably have to come back to Clivis.
Would she hurt you?
She wouldn't kill me.
She wouldn't kill you.
I doubt
How
she'd
do you
hurt
know
me any
that?
worse than during our training. It's Lorelin. She wouldn't hurt me.
In denial.
It's
so-
not denial. You guys don't even know her.
Confident. So unstrong about so many other things. You're so confident about this one thing that is a lie. Do monarchs really care? Power
Sometimes.
has a foul toll on people.
Tia cared.
Yes, but that's Tia.
Laurelyn cares in her own way.
Exactly, and I want to know why she's doing this. I don't even know if we're doing the right thing here. If Lauren's against this, I'm wondering if we're actually doing something really dumb here.
There is always a piece of doubt.
Look who Laurelin's allied with. The Squaw of the Hari. A drug lord. Foul drug lord at that.
And then think about it. That doesn't make any sense. Why would she be allied with any of them? The people who want to destroy the Clivis. She has to be doing this for a very, very good reason. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Or
Or
it just
she
doesn't make
seems-
sense.
I'll note she
Sometimes
seems
people don't
conflicted.
make sense.
Or she has no choice.
Just
That's what
because someone is a ruler, because someone is a respected ruler, does not mean they're a good ruler.
You're right. I don't think Lauren will be as good of a leader as Tia was. But
Sometimes people have ulterior motives,
what kind of motive?
and it can be hard to detect.
Lauren want to do something, isn't going to do something evil. I think
I'm
she
not
might be
saying
feeling like
it's
she's forced to
evil.
do this. And if she's being forced to do this, I need to help her.
We can't dissuade you, can we?
Mhm.
Maybe not. I need to talk to Lauren. And then it will all make sense to me. Hopefully.
Out of character,
Yeah,
I'm okay with splitting the party if everyone else is.
I made a backup character so I could, just in
No.
case.
You never split the party.
Where's Eris dies, but I don't think Lauren will kill Eris. Neither does Eris think Lauren will kill Eris.
Vanessa kind of like puts his hand on Eris's shoulder. Yeah, Oh, I'll wait for DJ to not be dead.
My dad's making a joke.
I want you to know that you are one of those bright-eyed people I will ever meet. And also one of the sweetest people I will ever meet. I hope to see you again.
Thank you, and we will. This will only take maybe I don't know how long however it's going to take to get here.
Nothing, sir. And then Vanessa hops in the car.
I'm planning on soloing this monolith, guys. So you guys watch me, okay? I'm gonna come back. We're gonna get this monolith. I'm getting this monolith.
Okay.
You remind me of myself when I was young.
What are we thinking? Penny, for your thoughts.
Rick's staring at the fire, actually thinking. Yeah.
I eat the fire.
You eat the fire?
No, I can't. But in my head, I did.
I tried to make a chart between going after only the monoliths and no going after Clivis, but then after we heard that Clivis has 2 of them, it's kind of leading us to Clivis.
And if we get those 2, it doesn't matter what happens to this one.
Yes.
What if those 2 are already taken?
Then we go to the 3rd one as quickly as we can.
Yes.
What if we're too late?
If those 2 are already taken, then this one's the last chance. And then there's possibly the one at Nephthys, but it's so open.
There is the
Yes.
possibility of splitting the party, like we were saying.
I feel like if Lornan's going to talk to me, I need to be alone.
I hate it.
Can't do that, bud.
I think we can. I don't like agreeing with this, but if anyone here had a chance of talking Laurelin down, despite whatever might be controlling her, it'd be Eris.
That's true. And she's gonna feel less threatened if it's only Eris, because she feels more powerful than Eris.
Oh, she is stronger than me.
Don't doubt your own strength.
I'm being realistic.
If you stay here, though, put yourself in that dagger around the monolith, so she can't sneak in while you're asleep.
Yeah, I'll go do that.
Oh, and don't touch the monolith.
What happens if I do? I was about to do that.
There. You'll know. I have a guess.
Which is?
Well, 2 guesses. It either does nothing, or it's going to be very bad for that person. In ways I'm sure I can't even quite imagine. Anyways. We're leaving, aren't we? We've got to get to Clivis. He gets up and starts packing up the tent.
Okay.
Manassas is already on the car. He's
You
got a
guys-
little book out.
If
He's
you
ready.
cast your spell,
and make your way out of the trees of Zelest, leaving Eris behind at the
Hey, just a little down the road. I gotta roll this, actually. Give me some insight from y'all. Like, oh.
Adler's gonna leave a tea recipe for Eris.
Okay.
awesome. Eris might be able to cook. What do I
Just
roll?
water in these certain leaves that you gotta forage for.
You'd be impressed. I one time burnt, like,
Water.
Oh,
frick, I was gonna say
water.
instant noodles, but you can't say that in this world. Ah!
Say what?
Water.
Boiled too much water.
Frick, there's no instant noodle. Water. You could say you burnt, like, I don't know, rice.
Rice?
Which you, like, boil.
Jamie
Yeah.
is rice, yeah.
Rice, yes.
Boiling rice.
All right.
You burned
all
a potato.
What is the Kamanaki doing?
A little ways down the road, he kind of just slams his fist. Ugh.
And,
Just starts tapping one of his fingers on one of the posts.
nothing you can do. You're just going to have to trust me. And I know that's hard.
You wanted us to roll insight?
No, I rolled so low on deception that any of y'all's insights could see he's very clearly upset
I
with
had 20.
Dude,
Yeah, yeah.
inside party, I swear, you guys all roll like
Yeah.
about 20 half the time.
Yeah.
You
Plus
try
pretty
to-
gang.
You guys are so scared of Jamie's NPCs, you guys decided you all need expertise in freaking insight skill.
It's
Yeah.
what we
All right,
roll the
return to character,
most,
return to
so why would we not? Okay.
I just leaving somebody behind like this is.
And
I
that's
know it's Laurelin, but
I
What do you do?
go.
No, Manasseh closes the journal he's writing in. Puts it in his backpack.
Mm.
Where? What's the layout of the cart thing? Like who's
I can't
where?
see it, but I'm still tapping the thing.
Adler's on the horse next to the cart.
Okay, I have
Frick
an
is
idea.
at the reins. We're sitting in whatever the seat is next to whoever's at the reins right now, which might just be him.
It's just him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a chalkboard or whiteboard.
Excuse me,
Ah.
but that's a whiteboard.
There.
Excuse me.
So.
Road. 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 Road.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Road.
That's right.
Here's the problem. I can't draw.
That's fine. Just like
just
some
put
ovals for
names.
horses.
Just write names.
Wait, why are you writing this on the? Why are you writing on the?
Okay.
I didn't draw this
It's a
big.
work of art.
No, 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 no. Okay.
No! Not the horse. The
Horse.
horse is a Chad. Don't get rid of the horse.
I thought it was too small, but apparently it's not.
It's
It
good.
was a turgor of a horse. That's a good looking horse.
So.
Yeah.
Here's the second horse.
That horse has got to be ripped.
Yep.
Dude, he's a thick boy, dude.
Potato horse.
And then are there like 2 benches in here? Is that how
Dang,
it
boy,
works?
he's
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
Imagine
where?
the Skyrim intro carriage.
And then you
Oh,
enter
you
on one of the
finally-
sides.
I literally do too. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're finally awake. Oh, you're trying
Exactly.
to cross the border between Cyrodiil and Skyrim. That was the actually trying to cross the border. Got caught up in that Imperial ambush.
Who wants to be in the back? Who wants to be in the front?
I'm at the reins.
Yeah.
So then
Manasseh's in
Manasseh.
the back.
Okay.
Then draw Eris off the whiteboard.
Draw Eris on the wall and
In
don't
the
explain
corner.
it. Yeah.
There.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And then
Gonna win this monolith
is
road.
it, where's
Road.
Thry?
Dude, he's
Probably
vibing,
next to
probably.
Vanessa. In the back, across from him.
Dude, wait, does he enjoy being our hostage?
Dude, you're not treating him like hostage, man. You're treating him like a valued
Party member.
house guest. Yeah.
Dude, this is still like
Yeah.
Stockholm syndrome he's developed.
We gave him like a full meal,
We did.
tea, and
Music.
music, and we are letting him just vibe in the cart with us.
But then when he says, "Hey, maybe I should leave," y'all pull your swords out at it.
Exactly.
Stop him
Well,
leaving.
okay. So the
Maybe
issue
I
was that
should
like we
leave.
didn't want him returning. That made sense. We'll explain later.
All right.
So I'm going. Can I finish my long rest?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Vanessa's going to talk to Arya as she's doing the long rest. Not sleep, but Arya, and whoever else wants to talk. What is your stake in this? Why did you join the Wing?
Mm,
Well, I started because I wanted to find people for it. Speaking of which, Thurai, you want to join my 150-person chamber orchestra? You should join my 150-person chamber orchestra. It's gonna be great.
Jamie's dead. You killed him. He's over. It's gone.
Is this Jamie acting or Thurai?
Both.
We've got a lot of people so far, and by a lot of people I mean we have one. It's just me. But when it gets bigger, it's gonna be the best 150-person chamber orchestra in all of Calanthum. Do you want to join?
you said tambourine?
I'm okay.
Chamber orchestra.
Oh.
There won't be. It will be the best
I'm
because it will be the
fine.
only one.
I'm
That.
okay.
You sure? Do you play an instrument?
Yes, but I don't like to join, please.
What instrument do you play?
The violin, but I don't.
I play
Please
the
stop talking
violin.
to me.
too.
I
Sonia
don't.
played it.
The man is stop. He kind of like puts his hand out. Stop. The man needs some time to. That could be.
So yeah, so I started because I wanted to make a 150-person chamber orchestra.
I believe that
I-
many musicians left in Clan.
There have to be, right?
They may
Yeah,
get killed.
without jobs.
And if not, I can teach them.
Ooh.
But then I realized that like saving the world is. Oh wow, I was just slipping into Sylvie right there. So then I realized that I had the chance to actually make a difference in the world. And, that's really cool and something that I wanted to do for a long time. Just never had the opportunity to.
You're making a wise choice.
What about you?
You're spending your youth. You're spending your youth quite well. What else is there to do?
Stay safe.
Retire.
I'm going to retire after this, but seeing as my hometown probably has been burnt to the ground, Callisto's probably no longer a
That is
place.
a fair reason.
Got to do something, don't I?
That you do.
And we can tell this one, and he kind of like puts his thumb over his shoulder to Adler. Can tell what this one's doing.
Marion the betrothed.
Trying to get there.
What's your betrothed like, I guess?
You want
Wow.
to talk about Astrid? My heart.
Amity.
Yes, but what does she look? What does she act like? How does she look?
How does she act? Is that your question?
It's Amity.
It's there's a conflict now because there's Amity is the actual character, but Astrid is the person in Tori's backstory.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of Astrid from the Dark Brotherhood, thing in Skyrim.
We can say that Astrid's her nickname.
Ah.
Yeah. There we go.
Big brain time. Okay, yes, but what is she like? What is it like?
Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart. She is just the most beautiful thing that a man could ever see. It's just like, you know, when a flower falls off a tree and, you know, she walks by and you just get that smell and it's just like, that is pinnacle.
You sound like you're in my acting class right now.
But no,
That's literally
Thank
what
you
we've
for
been
the-
doing.
that
details,
is
but I
the
don't,
imagery. But let me go more into detail about her.
I
Oh
don't
my
want
word.
the spell. At least. Thank you.
More into detail. She is a pure elf. Like, And, you know, her skin is just so lightly, it's like not touched by anything because, you know, she's a royal. It's just so beautiful. And then whenever you touch her, it's just so soft. I'm getting too ahead of myself. But getting to that point of just being there was very difficult. I think I was telling Thikamaki, I can't say your name.
Thikamaki.
Thikamaki. It's just that point to get there was just so hard because I had to decide whether I'm going to keep going into my military life or if I'm going to decide that I'm actually going to settle down. So she became that turning point in my life that I'm going to settle down eventually. But I have to get there, so I'm continuing my military life to win her favor, to win that honor.
That's a very noble thing to do.
You have something to say?
Not everyone gets that.
Do you know if, given a choice, she would choose you?
After so many years of our friendship, I would pretty hope so. The other suitors do not have the background history like we do. We grew up together, I was in the palace, I was helping guard. So we have had history. Others do not.
That's so adorable.
That's so
I have-
cute.
I have several issues. And several questions. Number one, Laurelin is 100% going to recognize you.
I'm surprised she
think
didn't
you have-
already.
A good standing with Laurelin in that context.
Well, not since I
Considering-
left the Ravens.
That would complicate things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Once he starts talking, he stops his tapping. There are so many questions. You said your mother was a general, correct?
Yes.
And
What?
on your father's side, also,
He was
Military?
a human. No, he was a blacksmith.
I see. Okay. You have a very confusing lineage. And also a very strange tie to Eris in this case.
Yeah, actually, wait, we would almost know each other, at least see each other once or twice.
What's your mother's name?
I don't know if somebody already has a name, but her name that I gave
That's
her.
true.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I need to
And
do.
That's what's like.
Background.
That would almost make sense.
Do you
It
want it
was-
to be Astra Verdan?
Dude, get her on board. Astra Verdan's like one of the only characters I really trust.
Dude, Astra Verdan.
After
Okay,
Verdan is
sir.
so he is so pure that she is
Wait, wait,
guaranteed
wait.
to die before this campaign's
Stop.
over.
If you make her your mother, she's dead. We know she's dead. Stop.
This is you stamping the seal on this character maybe gonna die to this character will die. Jamie, I'm just poking fun. Don't take it too serious, but
I have plans, man.
He is a
your-
notorious
Also,
say your
parent
mom
killer.
is Tiamat, so we could finally take her down.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big brain time.
So, going back a minute, you would definitely know Eris because she was basically raised as your fiance's sister.
Yeah, we would probably have
Exactly.
we would probably have met each other.
Okay.
You'll just realize.
How do
You!
Like Eris isn't good at faces, baby.
Yo.
what do they think of each other? Like,
Well,
Does
he
Eris-
was a guard.
does Eris like her sister's boyfriend?
This is such a complicated story.
Alright.
Yeah, it's vibing, dude.
After a couple of days, unless there is anything
That
else.
didn't answer my question.
Unless there is anything else.
I'll get back.
Wait,
to you.
is your mother Astroverdan?
Do we want to do that route?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
We can. I'm okay
you.
with it.
You can roll a dice if you can't decide.
You want me to roll a d20?
Sure.
Alright, above? Yes. Below?
Yes.
No.
No.
It's a 6.
Then no.
No!
Her name is Lo.
Can I use my lucky die?
I burned my inspiration. I give it to the DM.
So it seems like everyone wants me to go that route, so we'll go that route.
Alright.
I'm
Astroverdan
gonna
it is.
pipe up. Is your mother Astra Verdan?
Yes.
Wait, why did then she
Rick Komanaki
contact
looks like-
Rick earlier and not?
Nick looks like he was looking off into the distance and then suddenly spins round.
I'm trying to replicate your move and I just swing for I go away.
Dude, that reminds me of the time you had that video where it's like, but can you do this? And then you fell over in the convenience store.
Remember the time you were waking me up in the morning, you were trying to hit me with a pillow and you just slapped the top of the freaking roof?
Oh,
You made
yeah.
a bell sound when you hit me and I was like, what the frick was that? I don't make that sound when you hit me.
It's the Taco Bell. Dong.
Alright.
Sir Komanaki looks back. He's like trying to keep an eye on the. Are you in this group out of nepotism?
No! Ah,
Well,
Astra Verdan is the one who brought us.
if you remember, Astroverdan was...
Wait, your name is Aldernari! This tangles the web even
Wait,
further.
Aldernari?
No, I'm absolutely stupid. You're Adler. Frick me. Aldernari's someone else.
Alright.
That would have
Yeah.
been, I would have been so messed up if you said that was Aldernari.
Alright.
Who's Aldernari? Do you remember who Aldernari
Who
is?
the frick is Aldernari? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know, it's
Who
someone from
I played
Jimmy's
it in your
campaign.
campaign.
is it?
I played it in your campaign, your first one.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, it was the barbarian that did 850 damage at my boss.
Oh, that
Who
makes
was-
sense.
Who was part of the Hari tribe, yeah.
Dude, yeah, the first Harvey.
The first,
first
Hari. Alright.
Okay. So I
Astroverdan was the one that brought Adler over, if you remember. But
yeah, no, I know.
But if Adler remembers, Astroverdan said nothing about that and acted like if nothing had happened.
She wanted to disown me.
Maybe she
What's
doesn't know.
happened?
Maybe she doesn't
She
know.
didn't. She didn't want to show. If she did know, she didn't want to show you any like treat you any differently, so that there couldn't be any claims of.
How would she not know that you are her child, though? Great voice in the sky. That makes no sense. Respectfully.
Maybe.
Hey, can you make a wisdom save for
Oh yeah, make a wisdom save, Jake!
Bro, I got you. Don't even. I'm about to burn like some other freaking stupid.
Oh,
Nat
you
20!
Alright,
Nat 20!
you take
Plus 2!
you take half of 500 psychic damage.
Half of 500? Easy! I'm dead instantly.
I can take it!
I can.
Oh man. This is spiraled out of control.
Bloody nose, all of this.
The blood leaks, the eye goes to the side.
Alright. All right.
Please don't tell me you
back
actually
to
just
it.
killed a character.
Back to it. All right.
What
Unless
was it
there's
actually?
anything more.
I turn back and accuse her of nepotism.
Okay. Okay.
Did your mother put you in this group out of nepotism? I mean that in the utmost respect.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or do you not even know? I respect Asher Verdan's choice either way.
Do not know. I was just given a mission to join.
Okay. I have
Does
several
she know
questions.
that
I
she's
look
your
up. Is
mother?
it dawn yet? Frick.
Does she know that she's your mother?
That it would make sense.
That would be a little awkward.
Like, obviously she knew at some point that she was your mother, but if she didn't know who you were.
Like a dog when they have the...
We're gonna have our one-on-one session after this. Okay.
That sounds great. Let's do this. I'm about to freaking... I already got my huge brain pan.
Anybody
Cut
can
Ethos
stay if
logo
they
tacos.
like. Anything can stay. If
I would love to watch this.
All right.
If DJ, if you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
DJ, if
let's
you're
do it.
okay. All right.
Sure, why not?
Awesome. Oh, I really want to watch this.
I will, but I'm gonna go back to my room first.
I might.
Okay.
I mean that with the utmost respect, Alder.
Ed?
Adler.
Adler.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I will. Sir Komanaki turns around, puts his like
Dude, Thrick.
Adler.
Wait, wouldn't it be Thurk?
What?
Wouldn't it be Thurk instead of Thrick?
Thricky!
Wait. And it, how do I?
Hikomanaki.
I miss my.
Hikomanaki.
I put
Isn't
the.
it Thurk
Thick
Komanaki, not
Yeah.
Thrick
I gotta
Komanaki?
add it.
Thick Komanaki, dude, he's thick.
I could just like emphasize it, right? Like, no. We're gonna delete the R and add a C in place of the K. There we go.
All right.
Thick
Back to it,
Komanaki.
back to it.
Yeah. I mean that with the utmost respect, seeing as she's also the leader of this group, so in a sense.
I just had the mission to come, and I listen and follow my orders.
Good soldiers follow.
Soldiers follow orders.
That is literally what went through my head.
3 sessions down the line.
yeah.
Thrick is like looking at the last monolith. Here, we got it. And freaking out. Is like, good soldiers follow us.
Betrayal. Alright. He like glances up and looks for the sun. As soon as the sun like has risen, he's gonna whip out a sending stone and tap it and
All right.
send a message to.
Dawn eventually comes after you leave the trees of Zealous.
Can we have the top 10 Jake's favorite spell list? Number 1, sending. Number 2,
Identify.
identify.
Number 3, legend lore.
All right. What do you say?
He brings it out and taps it. Why do so many people you put in this group have strange connections to the royal family?
New
you know that-
This.
I already said, did you know that, right? Yeah. Adler is your son? That was a rather surprising revelation.
You don't have enough of that. That was rather.
That was rather.
That was rather.
I'm like
surprising.
jester. For someone who's like so well like thought out and planned, he
It's almost like she's poring over notes and she hasn't slept that night.
Oh, yeah.
What?
What? That's it. Just the 2 words. What?
We assembled
I
you
also
as-
assume that everyone else went to sleep by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
assembled you because you're the most
Vanessa
capable
has been
team.
writing in his journal, but then he is
And not
I
really bad.
assembled you because you're the most capable team,
And not because of nepotism.
and not because of nepotism.
I didn't say nepotism. These are her words now.
I have no clue
Oh no! Oh no!
that I put my son in the team.
Nice.
Yo, Astro Verdan's a
I wish I can't use this more than once per day, so...
I mean, the lore thickens. Is it Asher Vadam or Valen who has a weirder freaking
And then
parent?
Astra Verdan says, "Are you on your way to Clivis?"
Coming to
The answer is
Clivis.
yes.
We're coming to Clivis. We recently learned from Thrai that there is a monolith there and below in the Underdark.
Right! There's more
20
things
words.
I gotta say, but I can't say it because we can't say it.
I love how when
We
everyone
don't have. We need to have like 3 sending stones
I know,
each.
right? Yeah.
I love how when everyone like lists out their words for sending, it's like it includes the, a, like a lot of random filler words that we don't need.
Okay.
next speech bit.
Making the English language more efficient, 1 sending spell at a time.
You make your way to Clivis over the plains, the hills, the valleys.
Over the river through the woods.
To grandmother's house we go.
Thank you.
Okay. And it is nightfall on the 3rd day, and you approach Clivis from the west. Over yonder, as you reach a peak on a hill on the plains, you see a sea of fire on the horizon.
Too late.
Clivis
No,
standing.
I just have City on Fire stuck in my head.
City on fire.
I don't want
Okay.
to set the world.
The world.
Clivis is standing, but the sea of fire grows closer and closer. It looks like you've made it just in the nick of time to make it in clearly without the Hari's interference. As you approach the gates, there are guards ushering in the Roma on the outside of the walls. Inside, everybody! Inside the walls! The Hari are approaching! You see pilgrims, solemn, sad, exit the city and head toward the cliffs.
Don't freak, they're gonna commit suicide.
Insight check, what for?
Okay.
Yeah, insight check. That's a natural 20 plus 6. That's 26.
Alright.
I
So, you realize most of them are elves. All of them are elves, actually. And they all hold their talisman in their hand. Talisman. They all hold their talisman. Talisman. Gosh, they all hold the
Talisman, yeah.
talisman. Jeffy. They all hold their talisman in their hands, out like this, as they walk toward the cliff. You see, actually, if you look closer, you see a crowd gathering around the cliffs.
what is it? Insight
Are their
check.
eyes glazed over? Like, are they just
No.
like
No.
walking, or
No.
like, is it intentional?
These
Like,
are
are they thinking
intentional
about it?
actions. Yes.
As is the house.
What is the intention though?
You also
They're gonna
see.
check. They're gonna kill themselves.
You also see that they're wearing wreaths
Oh,
around their neck
they're going to join me.
as they go to their final wreath well.
No, you're supposed to do that after the War of the 5 Rings. 1 ring.
As they go and try and make their way back to Valith, the Feywilds. As they sing this terribly sad lament as they walk towards the cliffs. The guards stop you as they exit a guardhouse. Do you have papers to enter Clivis.
We work with the. Oh, that's the wrong way. We work with the raid.
Do you have any identification then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, if anyone actually has like identification, I don't think I.
Oh shoot, Eris had identification. Well,
Do I have any on me?
I'll have to.
Should have my military papers on me.
I don't think I would
I don't
have
know if
anything.
me
Military.
and Jimmy.
Was that you, DM?
Yeah, but that's not accessible.
As you wait, who? Sorry, I need to look at people's PPs.
Okay. Live on Twitch, everybody.
No, okay, that was a legitimate. That was a legit. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that.
You consider being quoted.
Just
I don't
do it.
think I have any kind of identification.
But instead of saying like spelling out, just
I need-
PP, right?
I need your passive perception, please.
your
Passive-
PPs?
14.
Passive,
No, I
passive
said
insight
Adler.
and
Adler, I need only the PP.
13.
13. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, only Thrick notices this. Alright.
If you want me to delete that, say so now.
What the?
I'm gonna have to cut that
No,
out.
no, honestly, just keep it. It's fine. Only Thrick, you notice this. A
Yeah.
suspicious figure wearing white cloaks, a white cloak, exits the guardhouse. It looks like it was unbeknownst to the guards.
Can I perception check this person?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, wait, insight first, guys. We gotta insight him. I mean, he just walked out of a building. Guys,
Check.
Walked out of a building!
Holy crap! This is
what
like the
kind of
lowest.
building he walked out of?
This is the lowest roll I think I've actually ever like rolled. So it's a 1 plus 8, so 9 plus 1 for psychic die.
Beats it, beats
So
it.
it comes out to a flat 10.
Meets it, beats it.
I've got-
It was a 10.
I've got 18.
I'm gonna point out over to that individual. Is that person supposed to be leaving the guardhouse?
You notice with your passive perception, they're actually wearing a clockwork cloak.
I'm still gonna
Wait a
point them out.
minute. Okay, hold up. I need to. Okay.
The guards turn
Once our
around.
attention is drawn to the person, can we make like an actual
The guards-
perception check?
The guards turn around and they're like, "What? Who?" And then they
Did they not see the white
they
cloaked
see the
individual?
they see the figure. They see the figure.
Yeah.
And they run over and say, "Give us a moment!" And then they rush past and go try and catch the man who.
Can
Do
I
they
make
all
a
leave?
perception check or an insight check
There's
or
only 2
something?
guards there. Sorry.
Can I make a perception check or an insight check or something?
Sure. You can make an insight check on the person who left.
26.
Check your messages, Jamie.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. You see anyone who's looking sees Manasseh's eyes narrow.
Jeez.
Jesus.
We don't roll under 20 on this.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
You find that he's running for his life.
Ooh.
And the guard.
Like escaping, or is he allowed to?
He was not there under captivity, but he's escaping for his life.
Bye.
Jamie,
Yes.
I have to DM you this.
Okay. And the 2 guards that were at the gate rush off into the dark to
Yep.
go catch this man.
So then Adler will turn around and guard the gate while they're not there.
All right.
I hope they catch him.
Yes.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all see like Thrick Komanaki look at the person who's running, and then you hear a ticking. You hear a ticking as if like a clock were happening from somewhere within the torso. And Jamie, that comes out now to a 19.
Alright.
Is this Captain Hook?
You find
The heart of dishonor.
you find this is the perception check, right? So I'm not getting this
Oh,
right.
wait, no,
Yes.
the
Okay.
crocodile in
So,
Peter Pan, not Captain Hook.
Basically,
There you go.
what you find is that he has materials. He has a burnt match in his hand as he runs,
Oh no.
and he flings it to the side as he exits the house. As the guards rush
Okay.
past him.
I'm gonna call out to them. He threw a match to the side.
And
If they
Vanessa
even pay
cast Firebolt
attention.
on the man that's running.
All right, we should probably enter a skill challenge here, actually.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
we enter a skill challenge. 3 failures, 5
attacking
successes.
No count, correct?
Do we roll initiative?
Honestly, just go top bottom.
Okay.
What's
Sounds
top
good.
to bottom in this case?
Order to
Adler.
look at the what VC.
Adler.
It's
Alright.
Adler.
3 failures, 5 successes. What would you like to do here?
Adler is gonna stay by the gate and guard it, just in case.
Alright. Alright. What are you doing?
I would like to play a very discordant chord in an attempt to distract people and make
Roll a
the
performance.
guard stop.
Roll a performance.
That is an 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. Setting the DC to 15. I forgot to mention
Okay.
that. I had that in my brain, but I just didn't communicate that to you guys, so that's a fail.
I rolled a 2.
Wow. Okay. Now, Eris, your turn. What do you want to do? Wait, Eris ain't there!
Eris!
Lol! Manasseh!
Eris is gonna.
Manasseh, what would you like to do?
Yeah, she's in the middle of
Okay,
fighting
so-
Norman, probably to
So what
death.
is this a skill challenge for? Exactly.
Whatever you'd like.
Okay.
It's just
Then
to keep
that's
track of the.
fireball.
It's just to keep track of the chaos that would kind of ensue.
Cast Firebolt on the man who's running.
All right.
Are you gonna hit
Roll it
anybody?
hit.
But he's just gonna freaking die.
But what about everyone else in the? Isn't this a crowded area?
He said bolt.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Fireball.
I didn't say how many people there were in the area.
That's a 17 to hit the guy that's running.
17 hits. Roll damage. Though that's a success, anyways.
Where is the D10? There. That is a 13.
All right.
Which
Yeah.
damage
No.
The guy's
You fling a firebolt and it just hits him smack in the back of the head, right around here where the brainstem meets the brain. It just goes and it just goes straight out the other side as he falls straight down onto the floor. In his cauterized
Cauterized.
wound. As he slaps down onto the floor, the guards look back, and they kind of in shock a little bit. All right, Twig Komanaki, it's your turn.
Are we still in a skill challenge?
Yeah, it's not. I guess I should get rid of the DCs. It's just I'm giving order to the chaos, so we're not
Okay.
just.
Oh, wait,
It's not like a success or failure thing. It's like what do you want to do? Just think about it.
Got you.
I mean, like, okay, if you got I like in the skill challenge, if it's 5 successes or whatever, I mean, what happens? Or if it's 3 failures, what happens? Is this guy getting away?
I guess what I'm.
It's
I guess-
not a skill
it's
challenge.
not a
He's
skill
just
challenge.
organizing
I'm
the
just
chaos.
organizing the chaos here. Just
Okay.
for my brain to work, and I try to justify it through a skill challenge.
I want to hop up, and I want to look inside the guardhouse as to why this person was throwing away a burnt match.
All right. You walk over to the guardhouse, and inside is this little this little device on top
Mhm.
of this drum of something.
Oh, frick! It's a
And-
bomb.
What? That's what I'm thinking.
As you walk up, you see it. You look at it, kind of tilt your head like, huh? And then all of a sudden it just goes as the wall.
Ah.
As the wall, I had a timer on going, by the way.
I wanted to like say I want to try and disarm it, but
Okay, no, make it.
I didn't know I was on a timer.
Make a.
Sleight
I
of
guess it
hand,
goes to-
I was about to say
investigation.
sleight of hand, but I can't. Yeah, try to make a sleight of hand.
Okay. Don't fail me now. It's here.
I just imagine the sky being red and the.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Have you seen? Okay.
26.
26. You
Yeah.
immediately rush over, and you figure out somehow how this mechanic works as you rip that little device off the drum,
Hmm.
and wait in this silence as the device ticks in your hand, and you feel a little. You feel as it gives off this little spark, and then it just kind of crumbles in your hand. But as that happens,
There's other explosions going off,
all
of
across
course.
the city,
Yeah.
all around the walls, countless of explosions. The walls, countless breaches. Probably around 12, maybe 15 around the city. As these massive chunks of rock just... Have you seen you remember Helm's Deep?
Yeah.
And how the wall just erupted?
I
Yeah.
already posted a meme about
Basically
it.
what's happened. You did?
Dang.
The heck?
Wait, where's the
Oh,
meme?
so
No.
it begins. Where's the
Oh,
meme?
so it begins.
Alright. As every wall, as all the walls just... Yeah. That's basically what happens. Okay, wow. As the walls are torn to shreds.
I'm gonna run out to the carts, hop in. We're going now,
Chaos.
and I'm gonna.
Oh, you little dog. You little dog. Chaos ensues. Absolute chaos. The Roma...
We should immediately find the.
Crack the reins. We're heading to Astrabadan.
The Roma are scattered, trying to get into the city. Some are running out of the city. You see people who are close to the walls start running toward the inner cities. What would you like to do?
Crack the reins. We're going to Astrabadan right now.
Ask for Dan.
And it follows.
I guess that's where we can end, because that's where I was thinking of ending.
Okay.
Wait, maybe we should send
And
Thoriah.
we got Thoriah in tow, right?
Yeah, Thorai's there.
Thoriah, you're
should
staying
take
with
Thoriah.
us.
It has been more than 24 hours, I will say. But, yeah,
Well, hasn't it been like 3 days?
it has been 3 days.
Oh,
As countless other explosions go off. Even some
Wants to
delayed.
stay with us.
Even some delayed. You race toward Astrabadan in the center of the city. As explosions, chaos, people screaming, children in the streets left alone, bawling their eyes out. The city's in utter chaos.
it's
Menashe
just
grabs
like
the
the
child.
opening to campaign 1.
He grabs a child.
Yep, he grabs one of the lone children.
All right, you see a small elf baby, about age 3, maybe.
I want to say we're like booking it down a road on a very fast carriage.
Yeah,
Drive by.
you see this
Drive by.
elf.
This child, it was actually in the hands of his mother, and you just snatched
Yes. You poor little lost child.
it.
As utter
We
chaos.
saved you.
But the
Wait, you just
Yeah.
grabbed. You're literally making us repeat campaign 1. You just picked up a child, and the entire city's on fire.
Oh shoot.
Okay. So DJ,
But he did get it, right?
Yes, Jamie.
it's time.
Very well.
But yeah. Oh, make it athletics or yeah, athletics.
Okay. This is fine. I'm going to give myself advantage on that because
Hmm.
wild magic.
Is that called Is that Tides of Chaos? What is that?
I think that's. No, yeah, that is Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
All right, what was that roll?
12.
Oh shoot!
12?
I could have grabbed a
10 was
feet.
the DC. So as you race by, you see Manessa reach out to the cart and then grab a 3-year-old elf child and bring him into the cart. As
Oh, slightly older.
Was alone, right?
the elf was alone. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to at least try to keep as many people alive as we can.
Okay.
Grab any others if you can.
That's
So we
really
should also start grabbing kids.
grabbing children.
I'm gonna. Well, no. Just anyone who can like hop on the cart.
Right.
Just kidnap children.
You see the bits of wall that have been erupted from where they were once firmly standing have now started landing in the city, as you hear crunch after slam of after slam of these giant boulders coming down on houses, people, the streets. Yeah. As a rainbow just follows your cart along in the. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're in the session, and we're gonna pick up in just a little bit with DJ's one-on-one. If you'd like to watch.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah.
I will be there, but I have like a 10-minute walk before I can.
I might be there, but I have to charge my phone 'cause it's almost dead, and also I gotta take my dog. So bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Is the stream off?
Could I convince you that
Okay. So, let me get out Laurelin really quick.
Are we streaming this?
Yeah,
Alright. Just a mini stream.
you're just a mini stream. Okay. So, waiting for about 4 hours after they left, you're starting to doze just a little bit. Nodding off.
Wait a minute, we just needed to wait a few hours. Oh, then again, we would have been stopped at the Hardy.
But in the darkness, you hear vroom, as you see, starting from head to toe, Laurelin's figure starts to form. In the dark, it's a silhouette.
Lori, is that you, or is that the trees of Zalos being trees of Zalos?
Roll a wisdom check. She starts to walk toward the. She's okay. She starts to walk toward the monolith.
I would like to stand in the way of the monolith and say, Lori, if that's really you, I would like to talk to you.
Eris, not now. And she walks.
What? Why not now?
Not now.
You have time. We could talk about this. Nobody's here, just me. And just you.
How can I trust that?
Look around you, nobody's here. They're not hiding.
She's gonna keep walking toward the monolith.
Look, how can you not trust me? I promise nobody's here, just you and me.
Eris, this is going to go way over your head.
I want it to be on my head. Right here. Can you explain it to me for a second? I'll understand.
Eris, this isn't something that I can just discuss with you. Let me
Why
do my
not?
job. Please.
If you're doing the right thing, which I believe you are, I can help you.
You believe in what I'm doing. You don't even know what I am doing.
Exactly, that's why I want to talk to you. There's no way you're doing this not for a dumb reason.
She's gonna reach the monolith at this point.
I can't stop you, you know that. I just want to talk.
She
I want to know
stops.
why.
She looks at you. Eris. I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because you're too precious. And I don't want you to look at me in a different way.
Look, I'm sure you're being hard on yourself right this second. If you explain everything to me, I'll understand. I promise. What can you tell me that would surprise me?
A lot. I didn't want to hurt you earlier today.
It's okay. You didn't even scratch me technically. But okay, emotionally I kind of hurt you, but that's okay. It's okay. Look, I didn't prepare this. Okay, how about this? Eris kind of grabs a rock and starts pushing it. One of those logs and stuff, so that we could sit down.
Aw.
Let's take a seat. We have time, right?
She just kind of looks at you.
If somebody's forcing you to do this, I mean, we could stop them together.
No. No, we cannot.
How do you know that? You're stronger than anyone I know. Nobody could force you to do anything.
Eris, there are greater things at play here that I just...
Do you believe you're doing the right thing?
Yes.
Then why do you think I wouldn't understand?
Because you're too naive. Eris, you never understood.
I never understood what.
You never understood the ways that I tried to make you a better warrior, better person. Nobody understands the ways that I've tried to make this world a better place.
You didn't fail at teaching me or anything. You're the only one who was able to teach me. I didn't understand anything when T was trying to explain how magic worked. And Vanen wasn't there long enough in my life. And...
Eris,
Yes?
if I desecrate this monolith, which I will do, you promise that there will be no hard feelings between us.
Only if you explain why you're doing it.
I have no choice.
Somebody's forcing you. Who is it?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on! Jimmy, the one time you asked that, you're doing it on the character that I have got 5 to charisma on. You could have did it on Lysander, Lysander to direct it. Alright. Charisma, persuasion. Okay, that's a -3. Let's go. 19 minus 3 is a 16.
Alright.
You couldn't ask for a better roll.
No.
Well, you could have asked for a natural 20.
DC was 15.
Sick.
She said she would take everything from me, including you, if I didn't do this.
Who is this? The glass girl?
No.
A god?
Yes.
Which one? Futha?
Yes.
Which one?
Futha.
Futha wouldn't take. Futha can't take anything if we let this monolith just gets if we stop the monoliths from getting risen.
Do you think she's just powerless? Do you think she's powerless?
Well, let's see. Futha, if you're listening, strike me down right now.
Nothing happens.
And then while that happens, Eris actually gets down on the floor and kind of huddles up in a position. Oh, see, nothing happened. We're good.
Eris.
We already lifted one of the monoliths. If we lift this one, then there's only one last monolith we need to raise.
She touches it as
And the
wind
par-
starts to swirl around you both.
The party's already leaving to the other 3 monoliths.
Eris?
They have to get one more if we already got this many. You always have to have hope. Like, when I don't feel like I'm hopeful, I kind of Eris reaches to her back and she grabs Vanen's sword. I remember I look at this. If I found this sword, it's Vanen's sword and my father's, and if I found it and it's still out there, then that means the prophecy is true. That Vanen's gonna come back, he's gonna grab this sword.
Never
and
coming
take
back. He's never coming back. Don't you understand? He abandoned us.
Eris starts tearing up.
He's
He
either
wouldn't do
dead
that.
or he's abandoned us. He's never coming back. Don't you understand that, Eris?
How could you say that? He of course is coming back.
No. He's not. You just have to accept that.
He's probably just.
This is what I'm talking about. It's this naivety that you have.
It's logical. Think about it. Maybe he's Maybe he's in a place where time dilates
All
at a
these
different
justifications,
speed.
Eris. All these justifications. As she turns to the monolith, she says, Ivy.
But what about Tia? What would she think about you doing this?
Don't you ever bring up my sister.
You know what happened to her, didn't you? What happened?
Don't say anything about her.
What'd you do to her?
Eris, I'm warning you. She turns to the monolith again. She starts answering.
Air stands in front of the monolith. If we want to get to the monolith, you have to get through me. And my 7 strength. Let's do this.
She's gonna grapple you.
Alright.
I did
Wait,
not.
wait. I can do acrobatics. 14, which was... It's 14, so plus 8 would have been 22.
$23. I'm not even kidding you. 23.
Okay. Is there any way I can convince you not to do this?
She grabs you by the head and she slams you onto the monolith.
That hurt, but I'm taking worse.
Eris.
Lowerly.
No more! You hear me? No more! As she slams your head against the monolith again.
Come on, think about it, Lori. Give me a second. I'm trying to think of my argument. What would convince Laurelin here? If you're gonna bring Futha into this world, first of all, I don't know why you're trusting her. Second of all, even if she comes, I don't know if I want to be spared by her. She's gonna kill everyone and everything we know.
I have no choice! And she
Yes, you do. You've always had a choice. You're the strongest person I know.
Every time I do this, your head is against the monolith again. As she keeps
Okay.
slamming it.
Eventually,
Eris,
the monolith is gonna
I've
break.
never had a choice! I've never in my life had a choice! And she keeps slamming your head against the
You have a
monolith.
choice right now.
As-
You can choose not to.
Your vision blinks bright every time she slams your head against the monolith. And all of a sudden, after one debilitating slam, you are no longer in the forest.
Oh man. No!
No, but
Okay.
your head is still pinned against another one. Same surface.
What?
You recognize this room as you look around. It's Tia's bedroom. It's expansive. It's big.
Why am I here? Lori, are you saying, Auntie Lori, are you saying what I'm saying?
She lets go. As you drop to the ground.
Sure, the trees inside us are trying to tell us something right now.
This is not the trees anymore.
What is this?
As you turn around, and Tia, in the flesh, is sitting
This
In a
can't be
chair.
real.
looking up at the monolith in this blank stare.
This is. I kind of reach over and slowly touch her. Is she real?
She's real.
I give another hug attack. I'm gonna roll to hit. It's a
Laurel.
17 to hit.
All right, you leap into Tia's lap, but Laurelin just watches you, and then you hear her start to whimper behind her mask.
I come over to her. Take that mask off, please. I try reaching for it.
She stopped your hand.
Why are you wearing a mask?
I've never had a choice. Don't you understand? Look at Tia. Look at her.
What happened to her?
I found her like this one day. I don't
Do you know? You're scared this will happen to you if you don't listen.
No.
Then what are you scared of?
Of what I have to do to desecrate this monolith.
What do you have to do?
She looks at Tia. And then back at you.
You have to kill her? You have to kill me? You have to kill both of us?
Just Tia. As she starts to cry.
You don't have to. Nobody is making you. No god could force you to do this.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Futha.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't be here. Queen Althrar of Satyria, if it wasn't for Futha. She didn't do this to Tia. Did you understand that?
You did this to Tia?
Futha did.
Futha. But,
Do you understand? Look at Tia right now.
mm-hmm.
She's in a
Okay.
paralyzed state. Tia is looking up at the monolith. This monolith is waiting for her to die.
She doesn't have to die. She never...
No. By a steel blade, a spell, anything.
Why weren't you doing this earlier when you were answering the questions?
I can't bring myself.
So the questions don't mean anything. It's just... killing Tia. It will destroy the monolith?
Killing Tia activates this monolith, so the questions may be answered.
You're telling me I can't even raise the monolith
Until
unless
Tia
we...
is dead. Neither
But you're the
of
one-
us can.
You're the one to answer the questions anyways.
No. This monolith is not the monolith in the trees of Zalost.
This is a different monolith?
This is real. This is in Clivis. We are in Clivis.
And this is why nobody was able to get this monolith, huh?
No.
Somebody's gonna try killing Tia. If it's not you, it's one of the other four.
No. They've left this monolith to me.
Why?
Do you have the power to kill Tia?
She could be resurrected, right?
No. Not when she's inseminated, not when she's merged with the monolith.
Merged with the monolith? How did this happen? Futha did this. If you were in charge of this one, why were you at the trees of Zalos?
I managed to kill the dragon before you. That's why I have control of the Zephyrici monolith in the trees of Zalost.
So you're in control of two monoliths.
No, not this one yet.
Not this one.
But I have not had the power, the will to kill Tia, to do this. Eris, this is your one last lesson. To best me in what I could not do. I need you to turn around. Use your father's sword. And I need you to kill Tia.
I was not ready for this, Jamie. Give me this.
Okay. But even if I did that, I would rise the monolith. That's exactly what you don't want to happen. Are you just planning on taking me out after even if I did that?
I swear that if you do this, I will not lay a single finger of harm onto you. To take this monolith away from you, from what you've done, from the mental torment that it causes.
Why do you want me to?
Because I can't. I can't.
So you could go back to your bosses and tell them that you were unable to just get this monolith?
Harris, please. Please do this. For your Auntie Laurelyn.
Is she not curable? Is she not?
So you can
Well-
finally best me. Please.
I go up to Tia. Please move. Do something. Show me any sign.
Nothing.
Would Tia want me to sacrifice her? Spells. Nothing's gonna help me here, I don't think. Is there any kind of check I could do to understand? Okay, she's just merged, and is there any cure in any capacity of the word?
Make a religion check.
Religion? Good. It's not too bad. Nope, 19.
Okay. No.
Nope, no wish spell would probably even cure it.
Maybe.
Maybe a wish spell?
Maybe.
Lori, you could cast wish. You could save your sister.
I refuse.
Why?
This has to be done.
Who says that? Futha? What does the daughter of Tiamat know?
If you won't do it, then I'll have to. Eris.
You told me you couldn't do it. Oh. You can't do it, and you want me to do it because you can't.
No.
No?
She takes off her mask, and she just throws it aside. What you see is a terribly scarred face.
What happened?
Eris. Last chance.
What happened to your face?
Last chance.
Can I insight her to know if something is? My insight's not good either. All right, can I insight her to see if I could maybe understand if she's doing this with my doing this thinking that I don't know. Does she have my? Does she have ulterior motives, or is this something that she wants me to do for a reason? Like, does she have my best interest at heart?
Roll for it.
Come on, you darn dice. Please, just this once. Just this once. 19.
No, she does not.
She doesn't have my best interest at heart?
No. She has her best interests at heart. What she wants you to do is become a scapegoat. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to kill Tia. She can't. She doesn't want to. She's asking you to.
But still, with that insight, I don't know if that was possible. Was she lying about? No, I actually want to trust her. I don't think she would stab me in the back after doing that. But why would she? Okay, but why does she need a scapegoat? For who? Her bosses?
For herself.
But she doesn't win the monolith.
No. She sees it that killing her sister isn't worth the monolith.
Which is not.
She can't. And so she's offering it to you.
She's resurrectable, isn't she not?
No.
Why not?
Because she would be merged with the monolith.
What if the monolith rises?
She's gone.
And if it's destroyed?
She's also gone. This is your one chance to best me. Eris, this is your last chance. For I will show you no mercy. No inch of mercy. This is your last chance to best
Wait,
me.
no inch of mercy. Is that saying she's going to whack me with a big stick if I don't listen to her? How threatening was that, Jamie?
It was more sad than threatening. Like she's full of.
Oh yeah, it's like sound like putting down a freaking dog, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, shit, yeah, it totally is threatening in a way. Like it's sad threatening. She's
Yeah.
gonna hurt. She grabs her sword, but in my mind, let me just think for a second. Okay, I destroy the monolith. No, I could rise the monolith. We'd have a better chance of saving Calantha.
But
I'd
that
kill
means
Tia.
you kill Tia.
But Tia can't be resurrected, so Tia's just out of the picture. And I'd have to go back to Dan and say, yeah, I kind of...
This is a cruel game she's playing, just to save her own hide.
From who? Okay. Think about this, Save Calanthum and the monolith. That's the upside of doing this. The downside is I kill Tia. But what's the alternative? Is Tia even savable in this state? Can anyone save her? You said maybe a wish spell. How many people are willing to cast wish on Tia at this moment? Would Tia want to sacrifice herself for Calanthum? I would think so. Would she want Eris to do it here? Maybe not. Would Eris have the willpower to actually kill Tia here, even if it's maybe for the right thing? Okay. The only thing we lose if I kill Tia here is Tia. But if I kill Tia here, we get the monolith.
What she's saying is that if you don't do it, then you force her to do it, and she has 2 monoliths.
But she said it herself. She didn't have the will to actually do it.
And this is the only time she's willing for you to best her in that.
So you're saying... So, is she going to kill Tia? Is she actually going to be able to kill Tia if I don't kill her?
You don't know.
Can I insight?
Yeah.
Even if we come back... But we have to come back to this monolith anyways. 16.
16, she will kill Tia. But she's only offering it to you this time.
I have to come back to this monolith anyways here. Okay, and even if we... Okay. Let's say I don't. Okay, let's say I do this. I get a monolith. I kill Tia. That's sad, but I think Tia is okay with this. It's just Eris is gonna have to be really traumatized here. If we leave it, either Laurelin kills her and wins a monolith for free. Laurelin or Laurelin what? Or Laurelin what? Okay, either that happens or Laurelin if Laurelin kills her, then Laurelin wins and he is dead anyways. But the last alternative is Laurelin doesn't kill her, and then we go out, get another monolith, and then come back to Tia casting Wish Spell on her. But that's at so much risk. It is so risky to go all the way there and then like maybe get the other monoliths when this one is probably will be destroyed, even if it probably be destroyed, even if it isn't, and we at least need 2 monoliths are found, one risen, one destroyed. This monolith, there's another one in Clivis, and there's one in the Underdark. The one in the Underdark, we're going to the one in Clivis, so let's say I sacrifice this one.
This is the one in Clivis.
Yeah, but there's one under Clivis, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one under Clivis.
And so if we sacrifice okay. But there's a chance either this one there's too many variables here to actually make a proper conclusion. Because even if this monolith, just give me 5 minutes, I will give you an answer.
All right.
By 5 minutes, you can start a timer. Okay, even if this monolith is destroyed, dude, even if this monolith is freaking, even if this monolith is somehow spared, which it might not that theoretically be, we have to guarantee 2 of the next monoliths. Because the dragon one's probably lost by now that I'm in Clivis. So we have to guarantee 2 of the next monoliths. If we have to guarantee 2 of the next monoliths, that's probably not going to happen. Or she just hates him. And even if we don't, and maybe we have to, and if we have to come back here anyways, even if we miss one of the monsters, we come back here, and that's assuming she doesn't kill her, then yes. Assuming she doesn't kill her. Assuming she doesn't kill her. Even assuming she doesn't kill her, we'd have to come back to the monolith and kill her ourselves. So the only reason I don't kill her here is if we could guarantee 2 monoliths and then coming back and guarantee that she doesn't kill her after. But it sounds like she's going to kill her afterwards, so I have to kill her here. Can I phone a friend?
No.
Jay. He's here at the goal. I just need advice. No, I need a scapegoat. Exactly what she needs, huh? I think I have to kill Tia. Katie, can I kill Tia?
Nope, cannot answer that. Can't.
Well, I don't want to make her kill her character.
I already got permission.
Oh, you already got permission just to slaughter her?
Yeah.
All right. Can Eris kill her, though? I think the biggest thing stopping me is, would Eris even kill her? Would Eris be able to?
You have 2 minutes 56.
Eris says, I'm not going to get the sword of Vayne and Dirt bloodied with his wife's blood. And she pulls out her own sword.
You see a tear run down Tia's cheek.
Tear twice if it's okay if I kill you. Tear once if it's not okay.
She does not blink.
Okay, before I do this, one last insight check. Did freaking Nornan lie during any of this about Tia being trapped in here because of the monolith, about anything?
Roll that insight.
Dude, 16 again.
She did not lie.
There's no reason I don't kill her here, other than the fact that it's sad. Both Tia would be okay. Tia would agree with it. Unless this is the only time she wouldn't is if this was some alternate timeline when Laurelyn's trying to trick me and this is an act and she's not actually stuck there. No. 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 I have to kill her. I have to kill her. This is the only option. Jamie, I would like to make an attack roll. Oh no. Before that. Laurelyn, will she have an afterlife? Wait, no, the elves don't have afterlives, never mind. Ha! Alright. Let me do two first things. I'm not sure which order. Should I pray first or should I say I'm sorry and goodbye first? That's right, I pray first. First going to go over to Tia, grab my necklace, and I'm not only going to pray to Vicinity, I'm going to pray to every single god, okay?
Okay.
I ask if there is an alternative, just like Jesus asked if there was a different way on the cross. I ask if somebody could freaking wedgie freaking Futha for a second so that we can have Tia back. Well, not with those words. And I ask the Tia somehow. Is there a way I could take off the necklace and then? Can I just take off the necklace, actually, Jamie? Theoretically.
What do you mean?
She'll turn into a human and then I'll kill her. Oh wait, no. No, there's a ritual, isn't there? I can't just turn her here. Can I do the ritual here? I'm gonna ask. No, I'll pray. I can't do it here, can I? I will attempt to pray to Mia to ask her to turn her back into a human.
Roll a percentile die.
Ten.
10.
10.
You hear a voice, just very slightly, it's like a whisper in your ear. Only for a minute. She will be broken free, but then she returns.
I'm gonna burst out in tears saying thank you.
Tia all of a sudden goes, Eris?
Wait a minute. She's free? Oh, shoot!
Only
Wait,
for a
did you
minute.
say-
Only for a minute.
Do you have to set a timer for that?
I'm setting a timer for a minute. Starting now.
Oh,
Eris?
shoot. I'm sorry, Mom. Are you okay? I think you have to die here or something for the throne. Or, I don't know. Do you understand what's happening here?
No? Laurelyn? What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. You were merged with the Monarchs of Futha, and in order to stop the Monarchs from rising, you have to die. You have about a minute before you turn back into an elf.
What is it?
I'm sorry. Please understand! I don't have time! I have to slice her head! That was so much work. What's up?
Do you do it now?
Does she have any? Does she seem like she has any last words?
Eris? Tell Valen I love him. Okay? Eris?
I will.
Laurelyn?
I'm sorry.
I don't. There's so much I could have done.
Tia, you're trying to save Calantham. You're stopping Futha's resurrection.
There was so much I could have done. I'm so sorry. And then the timer just went off, and she returns.
No, I was gonna slice her head off. Oh wait. Oh, was she turned into a human or was she freed from her thing?
She was freed from her thing, but only for a minute.
I was asking for her to turn into a human since she had an afterlife.
Oh, well.
Oh wait, she was merged with the monolith anyway, so she'd never have an
Alright, roll another
afterlife,
time.
would she? Would she never have an afterlife? Oh, I would have done that differently because I was misunderstanding that. So I would have had a little more heartfelt conversation because I wasn't like putting my sword out. We slightly wreck on that where I didn't have my sword out like I was gonna threaten her.
Sure.
Yeah. She's gonna cry a little bit. She's gonna give Tia a hug. I don't think Tia understands what's happening here. Okay, no, she bared. I think it would have been better not bringing her back. That was painful. No. Pain is sometimes good. I grab out the sword. I line up the sword so it's the most clean cut, the most painless death possible.
Okay.
And I would like to execute my mom.
Okay.
Ish.
Roll that attack. It'll be an insta-kill, but let's just see how cleanly you do it.
Eris, this one time. No! It was at an 18 that it went to a 2! It's a freaking 11!
Out of nervousness and shaking, you swing! But you did not cut.
Ah! I do it again!
Okay.
I do it again. I should have grabbed that Vaden sword. Frick. And now Vaden's gonna come back to his dead wife after 20 years. Oh, this is so horrible. 27.
27. She slumps in the chair. And Eris falls to her knees. Not Eris. Laurelin falls to her knees.
Oh no, I'm falling to my knees, dude. And I'm gonna cry out loud. And I'm gonna curse freaking Futha for a few moments.
You did what I could not. I'm so sorry, Eris. She taps you, and you're back into the trees of Zalast. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're back into the trees of Zalast.
Oh, vibing. So I don't really feel in the mood. Eris doesn't feel in the mood that much to still fight for the tree of Zalos, but I guess I have to.
Laurelin is not there.
Oh, Laurelin's not here?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna yell at Laurelin a few times, and then I'm gonna curse out Futha again. Let me curse out Futha a few seconds.
Alright.
Then we're good. Frick! Futha! Ah! I am going to literally eat her when I get to her.
Okay. And I guess that's where we're gonna end the one-on-one.
We got a mono. Oh wait, Jamie, I'm not leaving actually until freaking she comes back to the monolith again.
How long are you willing to wait?
At this point, I just got. If I could stop her on this last one, I got 2 monoliths.
Well, in the next couple days, she does not return. If you do wait.
I'm gonna play this. I might have to play this temp character for a while. Okay, calculating. She has to come back for this monolith.
Eventually.
And I just wrapped us a monolith. So if I could guarantee this last monolith, that would be nice. If I could guarantee this last monolith.
Alright, we're ending there.
Can I? I think I want to stay, by the way.
Alright. How long?
I think until she comes back. Maybe. What am I losing here? If I don't... Gosh, it's so much easier when I'm with the party and they could throw out like freaking a vice here.
This is Eris alone.
They can't get the other monolith without attacking me first, getting me first.
Laurelin
They can't-
swore your protection against retrieving them, downing you to get that monolith.
So I'm staying. I think I'm staying here then.
Okay.
And if it all comes down to it, maybe if I fight her, she can't down me for the other monolith! I think I'm staying. Okay, like, the only thing I'm not losing anything by staying. Maybe?
I mean, you're losing engagement with the party. You're losing a lot with the party, actually.
I'm gonna lose the dungeon, aren't I?
Yeah. Eris is
I
going to
think-
lose the dungeon.
That's fine. I have the other character. I think I really want this other monolith. I think I stay. Unless any other player. I have time. The session's over. Can I talk this out with
Session's
other
over.
players? Can somebody talk to me?
Yeah.
Katie, I'm sorry.
Not